noticed in the second year was that the focus was rather different, and they were very much more connected with the social integration element and the social events around that. We noticed in the first year, it's perhaps important to mention, that about 25 students contacted me by email as follow-up to the exercises that they'd done to ask various questions. I was able to link them with the international office when they had other questions they needed to ask, and also indicate how they were doing with their English, etc. But we noticed that the social element was particularly important. So we added some more of that in the second year of the pilot. For example, we invited them all to a boat trip around the canals of Amsterdam. We had about 40 students who participated in that, and they seemed to all get a lot from it. They, of course, exchanged contacts with each other and seemed to feel as if they were treated as if they were a special group as a result of having that event, which was positive. Also, during that boat trip, or towards the end of that boat trip, we handed out the survey to see how they'd found the programme. That was as a result of the fact that we got a very poor response to the survey in the first year, so we felt it was important to do the survey face-to-face, or ask them to do it in a face-to-face situation. And that gave us much more higher response rate.
So what would you recommend, or how will you proceed the project? Will it be integrated in the school system, or because with the projects sometimes it happens that it's not continued? So what do you think will be continued at your school? What were the lessons learned?
I think the most important things that we learned, I had also already seen this as a mentor, a first-year mentor, was that it was very important to have a safety net for the first-year students arriving from abroad, to help them integrate into Dutch society and into the Dutch way of studying as well, and obviously just settling themselves in practical matters upon arrival in Holland. I think what we've learnt is that we need to perhaps have someone specifically responsible for the foreign students on arrival, which is something we're looking into at the moment. We also learnt that the social interaction was extremely important, and it was important to catch the students right at the beginning so that they would be able to network it.
My name is Lona. I'm from Russia. I'm 18 years old, and I study at HES. It's my second year, so I came to Holland 1 year ago. And yeah, I had my introduction program at HES when we had to make exercises, the language one and the math ones. And we also had an introduction week in Holland already, which I missed because of my visa. So that's why I decided to become a buddy for the first year students the next year. And as for exercises, I think it is useful on one hand, but on the other hand, it was pretty time-consuming, and probably I would like to be more with people when I came here, because first couple of weeks I felt very isolated, I could say. Yeah, but it's also me, so. And yes, now I'm a buddy for the first year students. It's quite fun. And though now everybody's busy, buddies and the first year students with their young projects. And yeah, I found actually that there are some differences between students from different countries. For example, German students feel very comfortable in Holland. It's almost their home. Chinese students tend to be more maybe shy, or yeah, probably so, and they're not so outgoing, they're more introverted. And I think for Chinese students, for example, it would be better to have a one-to-one contact rather than going out with a big group.
Mm-hmm.
So, but after some time, I think it's going to be good for them here. And yes, if you want foreign students to feel more comfortable, I think we should concentrate more on the body program and on helping them socialize, meeting people, just feeling comfortable, not with knowing how it works in the Dutch society, but actually being in the Dutch society.
The Babylonics website before you came?
No.
No?
Yeah.
You did? And did you find your buddy that way?
Yes.
Okay, well that's good. So is your buddy helping you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So you need to find 10 email addresses.
Any recommendations for us for improving the website or for attending better the foreign students, because you are a very important group for us, so maybe you have some suggestions to improve our system.
Maybe can find some information about the second-hand bicycle.
Second-hand bicycle. Okay.